All right, so I've gotten everything together that I'm going to be taking on the Colorado Trail, leaving tomorrow to head to Denver, and we're going to stay there for a night, a nice hotel, before I head out and start my adventure. So I just wanted to go over some of the things that I'm going to be bringing on this trip. First thing right here is going to be my shelter, of course. It's going to be the 3F Ultralight Gear Lanshan 2. It's a 2-man tent with multiple layers, and it's gonna keep me dry, hopefully. And this will keep me warm. This is my custom Enlightened Equipment Enigma with the purple on the inside and the green on the outside. Moving on to first aid. So right here, I'm going to have my tweezers, nail clippers, some Pepto-Bismol, various medications, a lighter to keep extra dry just in case I get poured on all day. I will be taking something called Plexus. It's various medication or various probiotics, enzymes, just stuff to keep me healthy out there, because trail diets, you know, aren't always the healthiest. Claritin right here, because my allergies are crazy. Over here, I'm going to have some Leukotape wrapped around a pencil, as well as some duct tape. I'm going to bring a sewing kit, but not this many needles. I'm going to take a few of those out with some thread and some floss right here for equipment repair and also clothing repair. A few alcohol prep pads, some wet wipes, this little light load towel that I can get a little bit wet and it actually turns into a big towel, but very, very lightweight. Definitely bringing some DEET. I've heard the mosquitoes can get pretty bad out there. 50 SPF sunscreen. I found this green goo, which it says it's good for cuts, scrapes, insect bites, chafing, sunburns, blisters, rashes, abrasions, itching, all sorts of stuff. So it's pretty light too. It probably weighs like ½ ounce. It's not much. This right here is going to be my little toothbrush. Bringing some toothpaste, some gear tape, as well as duct tape. Maybe overdoing it there, but oh well, this is my first through hike. So some vitamin I and some aspirin as well, just because I am sure I'm going to be hurting. Toiletries, obviously bringing some toilet paper, my deuce of spades trowel, a bidet because I'm going to be in a pretty wet area. I'm going to be able to use that instead of some toilet paper. Glasses case right here with my contacts and let's see, a cloth to wipe my glasses off. I'm bringing some sunglasses and my glasses as well. A little wallet, keep my ID and some cash in. A mosquito net, sure. And of course my ass pad. I am putting that under first aid because that is a first aid. That's gonna help me out a lot. Moving on to cooking. So I'm gonna have my Sea to Summit extra long spork right here with my Tokes 750 milliliter pot. I'm gonna be bringing one small isobutane and propane mix. Gonna be bringing a little container of dish soap, biodegradable dish soap, with a little cutout square of a sponge right there. My BRS ultralight stove. And then of course the one knife I'm bringing on the trail, which is about 1.5 inches long. And it's a little Gerber mini. And my Yuko Air headlamp. I'm not exactly sure what that's called. I think it's Air. Yeah. And that is Never Let Me Down Before. I'm going to be bringing my Knock water bladder. This is a 2-liter water bladder with the Sawyer squeeze for water filtration along the trail. My Trekology pillow. This is definitely a luxury right here, as well as the Wellax sleeping mat right here. Now this pad only has an R value of about 2.1. So it's not going to keep me super warm and toasty on the trail, but I am sacrificing for a little bit of space. I have a bigger pad that could, you know, warm me from the ground, but it is super big, super bulky, and I'm not going to be packing that out with me. And then just a little stuff sack for whenever I do hit some mountain towns and I can do some laundry, so I don't have to bring my big backpack everywhere. I can just put some stuff in that, and I use that for when I filter water as well. My shoe of choice is the Ultra Lone Peak 4. Yeah, I love Ultra. I love trail runners, so definitely going with those. And gaiters is a must on any hiking trip. Even though I'm not going to be hiking through dense brush or anything, I'm sure I'm still going to use them quite a lot. I have my Outdoor Research down beanie, super ultralight, keeps me very warm. Trucker hat, of course, and then the REI. Let's see, I'm not sure exactly which brand this is, but it's one of the lighter down jackets with no hood. I prefer no hood. And then, of course, because I know I'm going to be running into a bunch of mid-afternoon thunderstorms, got a pack liner, keep all my shit dry. I have my Garmin inReach right there, so I can keep in touch with anyone I want to, family, friends. I'm not bringing this cat along. Hi, monkey. And I am definitely bringing hand sanitizer. I am going to be bringing my buff as well, if I can find it in here. Let's see. So this thing I'm going to be using as my mask, as a sweat rag, as multiple other things. Keep me warm, keep the sun off of me, and it is so light and has multiple different uses that I take that on every single hiking trip. And then some Glacier Gloves to keep my hands out of the sun from being sunburnt. And right after this video, I'm going to be spraying everything with permethrin because I don't like ticks. And moving up here, I have my Ursack bear bag. It's not a bear box, it's a lot lighter, and it seems like it is going to hold up. I've looked up how to tie this knot, this figure 8 back here, and then 2 double overhand knots, so I can actually hold on to this and it will not go anywhere. So that'll hold my entire weight. And this is actually puncture resistant, and I do have something called an op sack inside of here to make it smell resistant as well. So that's what I'm going to be keeping my food in, and that is basically it. So, gonna be leaving tomorrow. Pumped. And then of course I'm gonna be bringing my Canon G9X Mark II camera. I love this thing. It can take some really good night pictures, and it has some nice features on it, so I always bring this thing. So this is the official weigh-in for my backpack with food and water. Let's see what it's gonna be. It is 210 right now, and without the backpack, $175, just about, without. So the base weight without food or water